Let's take a look at the Imperial Navy Marauder destroyers. So we've got example colour schemes on the back, pop that there for reference. We've got 2 bases, we've got 4 stands, put those to one side. We've got instructions, and we've got the Marauder destroyer sprue and the standard Marauder sprue. So let's take a closer look at the Marauder destroyer sprue. We've got a different tail fin arrangement and a different nose. We don't have all the bombs and missiles that we had with the other stuff. Let's have a look. We've got, I'm just checking this, we've got a second dorsal turret here because there's only one on the Marauder sprue. That explains that. We've got the rear assault cannon arrangement, and we've got 2 sets of everything. I'm going to separate all of this stuff from the sprue, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to build a Marauder destroyer for you. I've cleaned off all the pieces to put together the Marauder destroyer. I've got 8 of these Hellstrike missiles. You're going to be asking, where did you get all those missiles from? Well, every Thunderbolt sprue has 8 of those missiles. Every Marauder sprue has 8 of those missiles. And that's the Marauder bomber sprue. You can put together full ordnance loads for your destroyers and Marauder bombers by pillaging the Thunderbolt sprue. So you get 8 of these bombs on the Marauder sprue, but you get 8 of these on the Thunderbolt sprue. So you can interleave these with the smaller bombs and the bigger bombs on the same wing. You've got to be real careful doing it. You do have to space them out. It is best to have gaps between them, but it is doable. And I may go back and put a full 4 sets of ordnance on my Marauder bombers. But it means that you can put all the missiles on your Marauder bombers. So I'm actually going to do that as one of the first things I do, because A, it's fiddly, B, I'm going to do it off camera, and C, it'll then be set and dry for when it's time to build the plane. I'm also going to put the engines in terms of the nozzles together off camera, so that again that's done and set by the time it comes to build the plane. That's the missile stuck on, that's the engine nozzle stuck on. So I'm going to grab the glue and I'm going to put these engines on. There we go. So, while those are drying, I'm going to go back to the main body and do, this is again a detail piece, which we just have to pop in, but it's fiddly compared to a lot of the rest of the model. See, that went in fine, but it's one of those things where you may need to use tweezers or a knife to just nudge it into place. And now the other side. There we go. So now we can glue these 2 halves together. There we go. And now we glue the bomb bay on and the top piece. Like so. And now we're going to start attaching the wings. So there's a little bit of flash there. I'm just getting rid of that before it becomes cause concern. Checking the other wing. Tiny bit there. So these will go on quite easily, but let's also check this. This one fits absolutely snugly on there. Like so. Like so. Let's do the same with this one. Like so. Like so. So that's the main body and the wings assembled. So next we've got the nose and the tail to put together. So with the nose we will start with the sensors. Which are going to go together like so. For the tail, we'll put the tail assault cannon together. Like so. And then we've got these, which are the tail fins. Again, putting these together now so that they are set hard for later. Like so. So next step, let's put the autocannons on the side of here. They do marry up exactly with this. So you can see where it all fits in. So just going to get a bit of glue and along this edge, and then pop that in. Get another bit of glue. Along this edge. And pop that in. Leave that dry for a second. While that's doing that, let's... yeah. So with this, you got this here enabled to turn freely. You can try and paint this model in sub-assemblies. If you want to do a super pro paint job, you've pretty much got to, because all the ordnance detail you're not going to be able to get to. So we pop that assault cannon there. Get this, we very quickly do a dab on each of the holes. And we pop that on, and then we push it tight and wiggle the assault cannons. Then we leave that to dry. We've got the armoured nose, which is going to go on here. Like so. And that gives you the complete nose, which we can fit on like that. So it's time to start putting the pieces of this Marauder together. Like so. And then we've got the tail as well. Like so. And then to help stick those together, we've got this rather small tail fin. Which just pops into here. So we're almost there. Dorsal turret. Like that. And then the canopy for it like that. Then leave that to dry. I'll paint that separately because it's much easier to paint it separately. And then we finally got the tail fins, which fit in like this. So we put a good bit of glue here, and a good bit of glue there. One. Two. Like so. And give that a little nudge. And that is a completed Marauder destroyer. In size comparison terms, this is the Marauder, so you can see how much longer the destroyer is. So a different assembly, a bigger tail section, a bigger nose, changes the profile of the plane completely. So this is the Marauder destroyer. There will be other Marauder variants, and I'll go into why that definitely is in another video. But with only the small sprue changed, that's a big change in terms of profile. So, and by taking pieces from somewhere else, we've got a full ordnance loadout on both of the planes from this set. You've seen how long it takes me to build. It's a reasonably simple build. They look lovely when you're done with them, and if you are getting into Aeronautica and you want to go beyond the basic set, I would highly recommend buying these. If you've liked this video, hit like and subscribe. If you want to chat, leave a comment below, but otherwise, good gaming.